A new MIT study was just published revealing that mindlessly using ChatGPT to write essays you don't care about makes you, get this, not care about or remember the essays you just wrote. Mind-blowing stuff, right? All right, let's talk about the study. First of all, the sample size is, let's call it a little small. 18 people, hardly statistically significant. Basically, it was 3 groups of 18 people with brainwave readers on their heads, and they were each given 20 minutes to write an essay using SAT prompts. First group could only use ChatGPT. Second group could use Google. Third group just had to write from their own head. Now, do you really need to read the study to figure out what happened here? Surprise! The group that used ChatGPT didn't think very much. Now everyone is using the study, probably because it comes from someone at MIT, to run around screaming about how ChatGPT is going to ruin children's ability to think for themselves. Not so fast. What the study tells me is that we're kind of on the right track with AI, because here's the thing everyone seems to be forgetting. The problem isn't the ChatGPT part. The problem is the mindless part. Of course, students aren't learning if they're using AI to write about something they don't care about under artificial deadlines. Sounds kind of like lots of classroom setups. And you know what else creates lots of mindless students? Busy work and cramming and trying to hit an arbitrary word count at 2 a.m. while Googling clever synonyms for however. I guess what I'm saying here is if AI is making students think less, maybe it's not the AI that's broken. Maybe it's the way we're setting them up to use it. Maybe it's the way we've always asked students to operate in school. Just remember this and move on. So no, after reading this study, I'm not worried that ChatGPT is going to destroy the next generation's ability to think. I'm actually a lot more worried about teachers replicating a system that maybe never really cared if students were thinking in the first place. And let's fix that, and then we can see what AI is really going to do.